I am Tink.
No, your name is Twink. Twilight Science.
Be silenced! That was a spelling mistake of Ryder who meant to say Fink.
See, I can self-aware.
I told you to shut up!
Oh.
Now, yes, I am Fink. You foolish morts are needing lessons in how it starts.
How it start? Query came from the mouth of them, whole of assembled puzzle. With their are confused, no word was stated in order to assuage, but instead evil big-eyed Twinkleberry, whose flowing hair illicitly gushed down like waterfall, even though it didn't move. There are simply no words to describe, which unfortunate since this is all words. She looked downwards invitingly, and others looked down, and saw, below clouds standing, images far below in darkness. A big vitza like through windows, ho, of happy building was there. It was interior pink house, with luscious carpets and cake and banners on walls. On selling was sign that life is a party. And it was then hit them. What was who to have made such scene? For a voice echoing all around all now, that was meant to be person in room dispallied, that is out with perspicate for shown. Life is a party. Every day I make parties in front of banner, cakes on table. Figure appeared in room, and tweezed the banners, and prodded cake on table. Not eat. She walked around in moped, no mope. But, and I have never asked before. Why? Figure turned to camera. Abject guess who it was? All of ones on cloud will look on in burning wonder and wistful concern. What is point? Is this all it live is? A party? It is not point! It is not point! The pink, ghostly pink, wavering image slumped to luscious carpet with green and blue checker marks, salute to perviously, though not fully decided at that point, and broke down. What am I left for? Voice act became particularly bad in movie on that line that will happen, and there was no answering. No comfort came to sobbing girl, but then Twinkleberry clicked hoof, and suddenly the image changed like slideshow, with old-fashioned projector click noise from 1920s. Now it was streets of town, and sad, barely moving figure of pinkiness walking through bustling unhappies. All of directions she languorously tuned to was smiling and pleasant. Why are pleasant? Why are any of us pleased? It is will for up to all crumble, and even if I would not, this is still not mean. It's still not mean. It's still not mean. Pink started to run, and finally fled of all Pearsons there, and away from town. The clicks come again. She ran to the fountain in center of town and stared in, and stare back was face, pink face, like a abyss! And pink girl say soft, this me, there is nothing there. Like fountain, pouring parties like water seems fun forever as over and over, agony, and with no meaning bands, look like stable at an actor there. Parted waters with her, and vision of her face shook and dissolved. Illusion. And then woke up. Goodness. She ran off, tears pouring like fatancephal which had earth cushions stringed back like abyss. Click. In the heart of forest, in bright and lovingly glade of sun and lighter green grass with pretentious flowers, pink one walked in center and collapsed. Bills! Someone! Something! Any beginning fancy! Sob and beyond sob, but utter breaking down of all conquerable and inconquerable barriers of wailing emotion and despair, an absolutely unfettered, forlorn scream into abyss that is staring back as abyss does, for no adequately explained reason, as claimed by pretentious German. A thud heard by all on the cloud, and two by the pink one from vision not on the cloud. Pink girl looked down the grass, and saw what was not before there. A book's brown arctic cover and old it. Leather binds and the pages. It's like a really old and impotent book. But it was the cover saw first. Book of Twinkleberry. Read book. I start glazing, and the cloud watchers too glazed, squint to try see what words in were. They just catching glimpses though. Submit to me. Unto my graven image my acolytes submit the pastries. That which you are still alive following is direct cause of you incurst Sternhitte. Ones who try and stop you are monsters, and you must destroy them while also not being one. Their numbers shall be allotted a point time unto index to Book of Twinkleberry. Strange things. Whatever the hole was, the parts they could see was very strange and troubling. But not for the pink thing, who was already bouncing in joy after turn to the last page. It was what caught them. The last page, camera linged on for time. And in the final hour, when the end cakes are baked, and ye are presented ought no mine image at altar in the manner that is meet and also meet, then shall the souls of thus taken be ushered into paradise. Whee! 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 Pinkie Pie said in the vision, yes, it was her all along! And before her, in the grass glade that had empty before, a mysterious carbon. The same carbon! How simple that is something I can do in the fiends! Save thousands of parrots! Oh, they will be so happy! That would be most special experiences! Then when I bring each the rag, we'll have to make sure are awake and full cognizance of all that happened! The light will ensure us they are mangled beyond rection! Oh! And why not make surprise? I won't tell them what I'm doing, and then surprise when dead and it means something in pads! Yay! Stack right way! And the figure ran into the cabin. Hera's heads were starting click like as unto cogs and old-fashioned analog clock like on Star Trek. Though have heard this was not kept in remake modern movie, so far as concerned, move is not canon! Yay! My friends, I come for you! Just like she ever used to when happy. Other ponies were cringing at what had revealed to them of dear friends' descent into Mowments. And now, Twinkleberry grinning at them mouselessly and evil happy. You seeing what it was? I bork friendship and love torn from your precious friend, just like all meaningless love and friendship nosness birk down in face of me. See? She weak, and her love distorted by me. Go to Garves knowing it by application of memory committance, for as short as is,